Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carson, and we are alongside Noah. How you doing, Noah?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, considering that we have the season 11 Scrub Cup Finals. Finally, it is here, but it is here tonight. So we got a good matchup going, don't you think?
We certainly do. We've been waiting all season for a pretty good match, and I think this is gonna be a fantastic match considering how the have been playing lately.
They have been playing phenomenal. Back into the thought of who's been playing really. You mind giving that roster real quick of the Bobcats v Wingdings?
Alrighty, so we have Ashton and Eleven on the Bobcats, and Chase and J Hash Alabaz on the Wingding.
Oh man, that right there is a loaded roster for both teams. Chase obviously the SSL in this tournament, and he's just been crushing it, going after team, ripping them up in the series. And so is the Bobcats really. And I really want to know, what are your predictions for tonight?
Hmm. Personally, I would like to go with Wingdings. However, I think I'm gonna go with Bobcats simply because they have been playing very, very well. And when I went against them, they played out of their mind. And I honestly, I expect that in this game, and I think they're gonna take it.
Oh man, sure you're thinking the Wingdings are gonna take it?
No, I think the Bobcats are gonna take it.
Okay. What's the series score, you think, for the Bobcats?
Um, I think it's gonna be. I think we might end up having a game 7. Personally,
A game seven.
I think we
Okay,
might have a game
honestly,
seven. Personally,
wow,
it's
a
gonna be
game
very,
seven.
very close.
I do too think it's gonna be very close. I want to go Bobcats in six. I really do. Now we know that are not. Their Bobcats are pretty cold on their feet right now, coming back from a little bit of a late mix-up, but they're a little cold considering that they haven't warmed up a whole lot. But I saw how they played against Quantum, a very fierce component. Gone to all the majors. And I genuinely taking them down finally. I think that was just a good call sign to see how dominant they really were. So I'm gonna take them. So
I absolutely agree.
yeah, I hope I really do hope there is a game seven. I really do hope.
Certainly will be a fun series to comment to a cast. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, it definitely will be. Now we will be casting this a little bit together. We'll have play by play. We'll have some analysis on all the plays, mostly the goals being scored, and we'll also give you those brief synopsis that we usually do at the end of each game. We'll talk to you all about it. It's going to be hopefully a wonderful game. I really do hope it will be a game seven, just more content, and also, I mean, who doesn't love a game seven finale? It's going to be wonderful.
Absolutely. And should be getting our match started here soon, our game 1.
We should be very soon. Right, I think the Bobcats are having I think I think some comms are being interrupted. I think they're not getting together right now.
Possibly. I'd also like to talk a little bit more about why I actually think that the Bobcats actually take this, considering the fact that Wingdings have been dominant the entire season. I Bobcats, they've been kind of dominant, but they haven't actually been as dominant as they were in the past. Simply because
Mhm.
we have many more strong teams now. Um, we have Quantum, me and Colin, and we have uh, other teams that are considerably strong. But the Bobcats
I
have
mean,
kind
technically the Amigos were strong, right?
of
I mean,
yeah,
in theory,
yeah. In
we put up a
theory,
game against Wingdings.
yes, this is true.
They were all close, right?
100%. Yeah. So as I was saying, I when I played the Bobcats my last game, or me and Colin's previous match, they literally came out swinging very, very hard, and we did not expect that from them from them at all. And either Chase and Jared expect it or they don't, and that's really going to be the difference, in my opinion, in this series. Um,
I think you're 100% right about that. If Ashatun and Elevert can just predict, that strategy early off into the game, like they did with you a little bit, I definitely think they have a good chance of taking this.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, and also to touch up on the Wingdings, really. As you know, Amigos played against them for their semifinals, and Wingdings won 4-1. But if the Bobcats did the research, too much to the point where they should have been punished much more. And also Chase up in the air. He's an SSL for a reason. The man's got mechanics. Okay, if you can limit Chase in the air, that could be a very, very good possibility of also crushing that very strong Wingdings offense. So if the Bobcats can clamp up on those two major things, I think they could also get a good shot at taking this.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Now, I mean, not to say anything, but the Bobcats still have weaknesses. I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
I think in Quantum v Bobcats, I definitely saw some overcommits from Bobcats quite a bit. And again, if Wings can capitalize on that, they will gladly, especially Chorizo. But I definitely think this will also be a very physical game. I see a lot of bumps and a lot of demos in the near future. Whole lot. I think GS Shalbaz will be playing a big role in that, especially demo and ball chasing, being a big support role for Chorizo on the offense.
I feel like I'm gonna be seeing a lot of overcommits as well. And we actually saw quite a few, or not quite a few, but uh, not exactly a very good amount of double commits from the Bobcats when we played them, when
Hmm.
Quantum played uh them, and that's not what you want to see, especially when you have Chase, someone that is very very good at capitalizing on every mistake that you make, because he's been in every situation pretty much possibly imagined in this game. So you really can't.
It's kind of weird to say that, but yeah, you're right.
It's true. So you really can't escape making a mistake, especially if he can recover well enough. So you have to play consistent, and you have to play very aggressive, but not too aggressive to a point where you're kind of forcing yourself in bad situations. Can't allow yourself to be in bad situations, but you have to like kind of put yourself out there so you get stuff done.
I can agree with that point. That it's really a back and forth. It's like a seesaw effect with that defense and offense. And I think the Bobcats had the defense in clamps. I think that's where the Wingdings will lack. If they can get it past Chorizo and Chase, they really can just. In my opinion, I think they could walk it through. No offense to Jazz Albas, but definitely not the most skilled defender in the league. So if they can just get it past the brick wall of Chase, they have a good window to get it through.
Yeah. And again, this is also it's also going to have quite a bit of an effect depending on how Ashton, because we've seen him play very very well in the past and play very very inconsistent, pretty terrible. So it's going to come down to consistency first of all, and second of all, how well he's going to be able to keep himself mannered if something goes wrong. Um, so yeah,
No, I'm really seeing a lot of potential in this Bobcats season 11 team. I really am. They had a really tough start. We know that they lost quite a bit to the Quantum, and majority of those majors. Matter of fact, this is the very first time they won against Quantum in the playoffs. And that alone, I thought was just groundbreaking for the team. I
abs-
really did.
absolutely. I didn't expect them to beat us at all, but
Neither did I.
they really came swinging and absolutely just they really kind of they played so well that it kind of put us into a shock and we didn't really know what to do. So we kind of slowly but surely went downhill in terms of gameplay. Um, but that's if they can play like that against us and actually like beat us pretty well, I think they have a pretty good chance of going against the Wingdings with a really strong start to this. And I feel like if as long as they get their ducks in a row, you could say, I think this is gonna be a
Mhm.
very close game.
I think it will be extremely close. I do want to touch on that strategy. We did talk about it a little bit, but what do you think the winding strategy is coming into this? Because they had a set in stone strategy for the Amigos.
Well,
So what do you think their strategy is for this Scrub Cup final?
going into previous games with the Wingdings, um, they have kind of they tend to change up their strategy a bit depending on the team that's expecting them to play a certain way. So they may have something entirely different that we've never really seen before, or they're going to come in with a very strong kind of um have Chase go for a lot of balls and kind of have Jared there to finish stuff off, or they may end up having Jared ball chase a lot, so that Chase doesn't
Seems about
really
right.
so Chase, their main uh player in the Wingdings, doesn't commit, and that's going to be the safest possible way of actually getting a win. Um, However, we know that Chase, he likes to be the center of attention in games. He really does.
No,
So
you're right.
if he can, keep himself under control, and I think if he doesn't really, as long as he doesn't overcommit and make stupid decisions, thinking that Jared's actually going to be able to do anything about it, and thinking he's going to get anywhere by going into a 2v1 consistently with two GC2s, or a GC2 and a GC3 that are actually like not they're decent at the game, he's mistaken. So it's all about how Chase is actually going to do uh what the win means to him.
I'm gonna agree. Uh, yeah, I definitely think their strategy will be probably. I do think you gave off those two options. It's either gonna be centered around Chase or Jared. I think it will be centered around Chase. Really, I do.
I think so too.
I think just to get that offensive power going, they need a good start. And I mean, both Eleven and Ashatoon are just they are leveled. They are level-headed defensive players. They do not panic. They're very chill, very good in communication as well. Um, so I think that Chase will probably take that focal point in the series, of course. Offensively, though, I do think
Yeah,
he will
I
take that.
agree. I want.
Now
However,
Bobcats though, oh my, they got a strategy and a half there going for them
yes,
probably.
they do. Well, I mean, they're going to need it. It's it's not exactly an easy match to go into.
No, it is not.
Alrighty, we are currently waiting for Ashton to get into comms with 11, and that is why we're trying to keep this stream uh alive at the moment. So,
Bobcats try not to throw away this
bro,
challenge.
everyone's
Impossible.
telling me to stop talking. um, okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that excruciating, torturous, horrible wait, but we are back finally with game one of the RLSA finals. Uh, so here we are, Wingdings versus Bobcats. Oh my, took long enough, don't you think, Noka?
Certainly,
Chase is, I don't know what is going on.
what is?
Apparently,
Uh,
wrong match.
okay.
Okay, sorry about that again. I believe Ashatune had team settings maybe wrong or something along
Yeah,
those lines.
maybe. This is actually so chalked.
But maybe within 6 or 5 minutes, we can maybe get up game one of the RLSA season 11 Skrub Cup Finals game one. Oh my god. Don't worry, guys. At some point, it will be streamed. At some point, if it's in a week, a month, or a year, it will be streamed. Because it's feeling like it's taking that long. I mean, you guys don't even know how long it took for these semifinals to come out. I mean, technically you did, but all right, we are
Alright.
now going into game one of the
Finally.
RLSA season 11 Skrub Cup Finals.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't want to be repeating this for another time, I swear.
Alrighty.
Don't worry about this though.
Let's finally get into this match.
Let alone series. We're in Noka and I are in it for the long haul, you know what I mean?
We
That
really
game
are.
7 long haul. We have Eleven and Jay Shabazz facing up in this kickoff. Start it all off, and Eleven wins it with a dominating fashion. Chase brings it off the wall. Ashatune is up, no one to match him. Eleven passes by Ashatune. Chase has an open net. Can he capitalize on it? He's up in the air, going back down. Ashatune with the save. Jay Shabazz plays it to the sidewall. Goes back, passes back to Chase, puts a little backboard shot up. Ashatune's up. Chase puts a shot on. Eleven capitalizes off of Chase's miss whiff. Chase puts a little bit of possession. Here we go. Ashatune maybe a hook shot. Takes possession. Goes for the flick. Passes over Jay Shabazz. Chase will be able to for the save, and 11 will go up for it. Man, we got a pretty fast start going for us, don't you think?
We certainly do. We're really getting the ball rolling, so to speak.
Oh my goodness, Chase. He has been putting shot up after shot. Jay Shabazz putting off the backboard. 11 puts it down. Passes to either Chase or Ashatune. Chase takes it. 11 is up. Chase gets the save. Ashatune, can he be there? No, he decides to turn back. Chase takes possession. Over the flick. Mishap, and it's an open net for Chase.
This is what happens when that was a miss challenge entirely by Ashen. He did not know that Eleven was right behind him and he could have easily challenged that ball. Could have stayed in net.
Let alone the poor backflip, man. And if you guys don't know, but in the RLSA Discord server, oh my god, Lover cutting it way too close for me. But in the RLSA Discord server, we had a video of Jay Shabazz and Chase in person with t-shirts on with what a save. And surely enough, after the first goal in the series, we have a what a save by 3 of them by each of those. Double flip reset for Chase. Triple. Gets in.
My.
He gets in the net. Oh my goodness. Chase with a dominating first minute and a half.
Wow. And this is exactly what we expect from Chase. Just
Oh.
absolutely dominating entirely. And they can't even they weren't up for they weren't up for the challenge.
Yeah, we talked to the Bobcats a little bit before game, and we were like, yeah, I mean, if you really want to get this going, you got to challenge Chase up early in the air. Oh my goodness! But Eleven puts in the back of the net as Chase whiffs it off of the post. What is going on?
This is actually a really nice play here from Ashen. He really set that up entirely for Eleven, putting Chase in a terrible position and forcing Jared to commit.
It was a very good job by the Bobcats there. A nice directional kickoff from the Bobcats, passing over to Jay Shabazz though, puts it to the sidewall, practically giving you away for free. But hopefully the Bobcats can make something of this. Jay Shabazz with the early challenge, and there's something. Chase does not decide to take that shot, but goes for a flip reset, passes it back down. Jay Shabazz would probably take possession. No, Chase takes it back. Excuse me. Jay Shabazz up the wall. Chase gets it. Ashton with the early challenge misses. Chase up in the sidewall. Ashton's got to go for this. Jay Shabazz whiffs. 11 up in the air, going for a double tap. It'll have to be tries to pass it, but nicks the wall and just stay flat up there. Chase with a flick. This is a little awkward for Ashtoon. Oh my goodness, beautiful bump from Eleven to get the ball in position. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this is just getting me worried right now for a little. Oh, Ashtoon has a shot on net but barely whiffs.
That is honestly very unfortunate, considering that that was basically an open net. Eleverant wasn't. He just wasn't there. He didn't expect Ashton to get past both of the Wingdings defenders.
I mean, if the Bobcats can just keep up this pressure, I don't know why they're turning away, but they had something going for them there.
They really
Ashtoon
did.
up. Chase tries to go up for it. On backboard, Chase gets an easy read from Ashtoon's touch to backboard. Gets it past Eleven. JS Shalabaz on the sidewall. Ashtoon will be able to meet them. And JS Shalabaz puts it in. I think Ashtoon was just way too far in the back in the net for that.
This is not what you want to see at all from Ashton. That was he should have been going for that ball instantly, considering Jared's position on the ball was straight. He could have gotten a straight on 50. That wouldn't have happened.
In my opinion, I think that was a routine save, but another directional kickoff from the Bobcats there. Going for the bump on Chase. He gets it. Will JS Shalabaz be able to get there? Yes, he does for the easy save. Chase takes it up the wall with no boost. Eleven turns. Chase turns away. It's now Ashtoon. It's a 1v1 or 1v2. Eleven misses the redirect. Keeps on going for the ball. Chase puts it over to the wall. Ashtoon misses. Passes back to Eleven to maybe make a play. Slow plays it a little bit. J.R. Shalabaz goes. Backflip flicks for that. Eleven. And Chase with a good clear and save. Eleven gets the ball again. Chase with a nice challenge and Ashtoon back on the rotation. Chase goes up for it, gets it past Ashtoon, but Eleven there is to save the ball and maintain possession. But Chase still keeps on going. Chase is not giving up, and by the looks of it, J.S. Shabazz is also going to go for that 50. 11 going for the demo. He gets it! Oh my goodness, and J.S. Shabazz is just back, and dang, man, that is an insane play from J.S. Shabazz, saving that with the demo on Ashtoon.
Really...
Ashtoon taking possession. Demo on Chase. This could be an open net. If he plays it right, Eleven cannot get there. Now it's an easy clear for Chase. Puts it back in an Ashtoon. Gets the nice possession. About to maybe make a play on Chase. Oh my goodness, Jared with another demo. Saving it. Chase is, in my opinion, rear end there. Oh, but it all cut around from Eleven. Chase with, slacking around, turning.
He also bumped Jared there and put himself in a bad position and gave the ball to the Bobcats in the same time. So that one bump really killed the entire team for like a few seconds, and that's why they got scored on.
Yeah, but we now have 13 seconds remaining. Can the Bobcats maybe put something in? But no, Chase nails it in and puts it in the back of the net as Ashtoon goes for the challenge. Oh.
If you notice the chat here, this is also one of the other things that the Wingdings like to do. They really like to get inside your head and kind of mess with you with their toxicity. And that's one thing that you have to be really, really careful with, because once you get into...
Okay, who goes for Spanish? I'm sorry, I just got to cut you off there, but who goes for Spanish?
Ashton does.
I mean, it never has worked. I've never seen the Spanish kickoff from Ashtoon work, by the way. Just never.
I mean, when you think about the amount of fake kickoffs that actually don't work...
I mean, there's also that, but I mean, like the Spanish, in my opinion, I think it's just worse.
Yeah, honestly, true. It works like it's like a kind of like a last resort kind of play if you really need to get like a goal.
Yeah.
Being in Colin have used that before and too.
Listen, man, I'm not saying that you're good though.
What?
Yeah, we had a wonderful game one from the Wingdings. They put on a lot of pressure. And a lot was matched by the Bobcats with an 11 shots. And, Wingdings had 12, so pretty fair up. But also, the Wingdings in them also had equal shots and saves. Pretty much equal. The problem was, in my opinion, I think the Wingdings just kept pressure a lot better. And all around JS Shabazz, in my opinion, contributed with those bumps and demos like no other.
It's true. Sorry
I believe
about,
now
sorry
Noka has
about that.
Noaka, having some
Um,
technical difficulties.
technical difficulties is correct. Alrighty. So yeah, I definitely agree with you 100%. Wingdings were just overall better at keeping pressure that game. And here we are, we're going to be getting into game 2 now. And hopefully the Bobcats can keep up with the pressure. And if not, equally give out that pressure.
I agree.
Yeah, Chase taking the ball here, possibly looking for a play. He's going to try and... He does get a flick over, looking for a shot, and that's a great play there from Chase. Really just
Wow.
dicing up the entire defense there, forcing Ashton to commit and reading his challenge entirely, and just getting a really nice shot in the back of the net. Ethan
I
is in
know.
a bad
I
position here.
saw I saw Leverett and I was like, man, I think he overcommitted just a little bit on that rotation. I think he came back a little too slow. See a fake kickoff though. But yeah, I think Leverett maybe had a good opportunity to save that if the rotation was just a little bit tighter.
Definitely. That's something very interesting that Chase would actually go for it. He actually went for that, knowing that even though if he got a good 50 there, or if he got a bad 50 there, it would have still ended up being straight to Jared. But it would have put the Bobcats in a worse position a worse position. So that was actually a really good go for it by Chase. Here we have a goal. I don't know what the heck just happened there, but
Don't worry, I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you. We had a little mix up in the midfield over here, having some bumpies going around, and Leverin took a very clear opportunity from that chase bump, and Jay Chavez overcommitted and put himself in the back of the net. It was on rotation back and just wasn't there at all.
I wasn't.
So
If I hadn't mistaken, I believe Ashton was actually bumping and harassing Jared and Chase, and just being quite the nuisance he likes to be at times. He's here, trying to get this ball out here. Ashton in a pretty bad position here. Levering got the ball out, but still on their side. They need to get this out. Might have a good play here. Chase is probably back for this. Yes, he is. Levering going to turn on this. A little bit of a double commit there, but that's a good shot there from Ashton. Chase entirely missing, or misreading, should I say. Was a pretty good touch here from 11, but I don't think Chase actually expected Ashton to be there instantly.
I think Ashatun just got a grade 50 off of that. Absolutely dominated that play right there.
100%.
And this is genuinely, this is what we need to see from the Bobcats in order to at least make this series semi-possible for them. Originally game one when I saw them play, I was just like, this is not the Bobcats quantum game I saw from them. This is not the Bobcats I saw. So I hope they can replicate that dominance. Asherton with the flick. Chase will be able to easily beat that. 11 up in the aerial, passing down back to Chase. Probably take possession. Jay Shabazz just making that rotation. Asherton with the 50. 11's up. Chase. No, he decides to give that back to Jay Shabazz. It puts the little 2v. Oh my goodness. That would have been a close 50 play for Chase if it, added up correctly, but unfortunately it didn't. 11 taking control. Chase Asherton with the bump, but no. And if you could see from my POV, Jay Shabazz is purely going for demos and bumps right now. He is a menace, a force to be reckoned with. And 11 with a close shot on net though, very very close. Another pull back around, but Chase stiff arm it practically. Jared takes possession, passing practically. It looks to be like to 11, but no, 11 decides to turn away and probably do the smart choice. 11 now has ball possession, going up against Chase, 1v1. Ashatun, can he get it in? Easy, yes he does. Makes it 3-1 and makes the score 3-1 and has a 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. So it's not like the Wingdings don't have time to clutch up and get those 2 extra goals. They definitely do. But this was a beautiful play from Bobcats. Baiting out Chorizo. If he could not get a great clear, Ashatun was there to cover it up. So great job from the Bobcats. But we have a Wingding kickoff goal. We have Chase with a great kickoff, and Jeshaba saw the opportunity and gets it just past the Leverant. I would like to say, though, the Wingdings are holding hard and true to their what a save strategy. Even while they're down, they're still what a saving, even on a kickoff goal. So they're holding fair and well And honestly, it's quite wise. Chase with an
Oh
aerial
my.
play, but Eleverant gets the save. What more can you ask for Eleverant there?
Ashen with
Specifically
possession.
Ashatune. Yeah, he got a good bump.
That's a good cut there from Chase. Could be an
It
open
was.
net. If he plays this correctly, Ashen, I think Chase running a boost there. Gonna possibly take this up the wall. He actually leaves it. Interesting decision there. Chase actually, for a possible shot here, he does. Eleven blocks it entirely. Jared getting into this, trying to set up something for Chase. Both defenders are awkward and don't know what to do here. This is not what you want to see from the Bobcats.
Just me, or does Jared from the right corner just or is so good? Jared had an easy pop up, and I thought it was gonna be backboard. I think everyone thought it was gonna be backboard, and Ashley just couldn't get up in time. This is the second time that Jared had from the right corner has gotten the best of Ashatune.
Yep. Jared trying to get his own piece in the air. That was a
Oh,
nice
he very
pass
well
down
is.
there from Ethan. That was a good cut off as well. Decent shot opportunity there. Chase gonna have a pretty good opportunity here.
And this we
But
just gotta limit Chase.
this is exactly what they do. They Chase goes up. He forces the defenders to commit, and then Jared goes in and oh, that's a goal here from Ashen. I don't.
In
This
my
is
opinion, I think Bobcats played this how exactly they wanted. You know, they tricked up Eleverant went for the ball, still monkeyed, and they tricked up Jazz Chavez and Chase into, trying to play it a little bit slower. And Ashatune crept up just behind them and took possession and flicked it right over Chase, exactly how he wanted it to.
I have to agree with you as well. I think if they stay true to their strategy and they continue doing what they're doing, I feel like it will work out 100% in the long run. They just got to keep getting better at it and, as I said, keep staying true to it. That's a good bump there from Jared. Ethan gonna possibly get kind of close to this play. Chase is gonna have a piece of this ball, as we know
They
he
got to
likes
get
to.
up.
This is very very bad.
Oh, no! You could literally see it happen as Eleverant just whiffed the ball practically, whiffed the challenge. And Chase faked it originally and then goes under Eleverant and then pulls off the flip. And just gets it past Ashatune with not any problem. He's not even sweating for that one.
Yeah.
So Chase, I'm telling you, you just have to limit him in the air. You cannot give him those opportunities. And if so, you have to challenge really, really early.
Yes.
So yeah, again, Chase is just a god in the air. Almost Noka the god of air. Oh
Good
my.
attempt there from
It
Chase. He's
was.
gonna keep going up with this, but you see how he just controls it to the corner every single time, and he always gets possession no matter what happens in a lot of these scenarios, and that's what keeps
Drop it.
it's how the Bobcats can't really keep up in terms of goals.
Yeah, and
It's still fairly equal in terms of goals, but the thing is, you can tell there's a big difference in pressure. The Bobcats have a lot more pressure than the Wingdings, but Chase is just that was a good attempt there from Ashen.
oh no, so close.
There's a really good attempt here. Jared's gonna get a nice clear downfield. Leveren should be going. Does go for this. Gonna get a reset in for himself. Jared for the block there. Chase gonna
Good
get a
job
nice
from
touch
Jared.
up to himself. Ashen gonna take control. Probably gonna get insta challenge here. Yes, he does. And that's another cut there.
Oh,
Dangerous. They just give Chase too much room to actually move around. That's not what you want to do, especially going against someone like him. He's too dangerous. That was a good commit there, but he's still gonna continue following on this, and that's
this.
in.
Oh man, this right here is just a struggle for a boost, man. You can see both of them are starving. You know, Chase got the better of them on the beat, and then he passes it direct, like practically just open field to Jay Shabbos to put a spot on shot. You know, it is no easy shot to put that in an overtime. A lot of pressure. You're in the finals. A lot of pressure for Jared, but he has ice in his veins for that shot.
Yep. And
So all around, yeah. Excuse me, sorry. All around great play though from the Wingdings.
yes, 100%. Um, I'd like to talk about how Jared's playing. He's actually playing quite a bit better than he has in the previous games that we've seen him play in. He's playing a lot faster. He's playing a lot more confident in his ability to actually just go for the ball, and it kind of work out a lot. He's
No,
actually
I
getting
agree.
shots on, and he's actually being able to keep up with these balls, and that's what you really want to see from Jared, being a really, really good support teammate. Because having Chase on your team is not something. This is gonna be kind of weird to say, but like, if you're someone that is actually like uh, always trying to have the ball and you're playing with Chase, you're gonna have a lot harder of a time trying to actually get anywhere playing with that than with someone that is submissive on the field in a weird way. Okay, Jared is very
I know.
submissive on the field. He literally just lets Chase kind of do what he wants and kind of cleans it up, and he's doing a really, really nice job of that.
Yeah, and this is what we talked about earlier in the introduction to this casting. We talked about this Wingding strategy. Will it be Jared being the dominant player on the offense, or it'll be Chase? And surprisingly, there's a third option. It's a little bit of both, and they're both equally sharing that offensive field and aspect of it. But to not minute their Bobcats, they also did a wonderful job. But we are now getting kicked off into Game 3. Wingdings lead this series 2-0 right now. And we're 10 seconds in. A lot of pressure. Oh my goodness. Open net. Can Chase get back? Yes. No, he cannot. Oh my. Chase barely misses that. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
honestly, that was a bit of a ghost touch there. The game kind of lagged out a bit, but
I,
it,
I literally said I literally said Chase gets it, and then it literally went through. I was like, wait, what? Very unfortunate for Chase. And this is another goal for the Bobcats. I wasn't even paying attention. I was swapping through cameras. What was going on?
this is actually
Oh,
very, very. This is exactly what we want to see the Bobcats doing because their strength is kickoffs in a lot of ways. They have literally dominated throughout the entire RLSA
there's another one.
season 11 with
Oh,
kickoffs. And
oh,
there's
oh!
another.
Own goal! Own goal! Oh my goodness, no, JS Shalbas. This is your, what, fifth goal of the series and it's an own goal? Dude, I don't want to see this. That is so unfortunate. Dang, man. Dude, this is just kickoff goal after kickoff goal. Holy. We have hopefully a little bit more plays by play, not just a bunch of kickoffs.
Yeah,
Uh,
hopefully.
Chase gets a nice demo, but also a great clear to Ashatune. Takes it slow. Chase challenges, hopefully maybe getting a shot on net, but no. Chase up again. Does not get it past. Jared Shabazz goes for it, puts it to the corner, tries to make a play with the redirect, but no. Ashtune's up, 11's up, double commit. This is not good. Chase decides to soul plate in the air. This is also not looking too good for the Bobcats considering their previous track record. And it goes past. Both again, double commit for that shot. Do you think commas might be lacking a little bit in this Bobcats
It
team?
seems like it. They just kind of seem a little bit lost on the field.
And
Not
there's
only that,
another one. It's an own goal. Oh, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but good lord, what just happened?
this is actually
Yeah, that's a
kind of
yikes right
sad to
there for
watch.
Ashtune. I mean, it's an eye for an eye technically. You know, Jared gets an own goal. Ashtune's got to be like, all right, I gotta even you up there. And this is also looking like another maybe kickoff goal, but no, Chase gets back in time. Leverance there. Can he put it
Almost
in?
a
No, off crossbar. Chase will get a hook shot. Decides to play it a little bit slower. Ashton will take it up left side wall. Jay Shalbaz there to match him up down as he goes down the pitch. Jace goes for it. Eleverin will take it back. Beautiful demo from Atchitune as he rotates back on Chase. Jay Shabazz with a nice 50. I would like to comment on Jared's overall play. His 50s are just super good right now, and I like most of us don't really expect a whole lot from him right now due to just the severe MMR gap, and he's just in the shadow practically of Chase. But I'm telling you, he is playing a
It's a big
great
goal here,
series.
actually. Come on, that was a.
Oliverin's too good to let something like that in. I hope.
Well, we we've
Oh,
seen.
okay. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll be
Yeah,
quiet.
that's what I thought.
Maybe he might. No, but back to this game. I really do think that 11 is. I mean, excuse me, JS Shabazz is doing great, but Chase with the Cookser pinch, and it was just a catastrophic failure, and probably giving up plays. Oh my goodness, this is a
Oh my,
crazy overcommit from
this is an
Ashatune,
open net entirely. He's
but
playing
it's
it to the
not on
side.
net.
Okay. Oh, what a
JS
shot
Shabazz!
there!
Oh my, that's a goal though. That is yeah. This
Wow.
is a beautiful cut in from Jazz Shabazz. Seeing Ashatune being like in the back of the net for the 80th time, not up close. and Ashton really can only just put it up front, and it just so happens to be up front is Chase being ready to capitalize on that
Yep.
clear. Goodness gracious.
In this game, we're noticing a lot more of the Wingdings actually putting on more and more pressure than they did even before. And the
I didn't think that was
Bobcats,
possible.
exactly. And the Bobcats can't, like, they don't seem to even understand where it's coming from. They just keep doing what they're doing, and it's not really like they just keep coming back. And it's really something you gotta watch out for, because that's how this team wins. They simply put on as much possible pressure that they can, and then they force you to make a bad decision, and it's a goal. So it's that was a pretty nice clear there from Chase.
Chase. It really was. Jess Shaba's up in the air, gets it past the Leverin, but Ashton is back there. Chase will get off backboard, and we'll make a 1v1 play of this. If Leverin was smart, he would go up now. Okay. 11. I'm not saying that you're not smart, but dude, come on, man. I literally did call it. No, again, this is breakaway 1v1s. You have to just pre-challenge the heck out of Chase.
Really
He
do.
does not. If you get it over, then you get it over. You know, that's unfortunate. Okay, if he gets it over, he gets it over. But at least put up an attempt, because if you're sitting back, chillaxing in the back of the net, then unlucky. You know, that's all on you.
Chase playing against Chase is a game of predicting. If you can't predict what he's gonna do or predict how he's going to think you're gonna do something, then you're probably going to lose against him 100%, because he thrives off of what he thinks you're gonna do, and
Hmm.
that's what a good Rocket League player makes. That's how you know he's actually very, very good at this game. That's what separates good players from really, really good players. And that's why he's
And we
SL. That
have.
was a good demo there from Jared.
I know. Oh my goodness, Ashtune put it back into Nom there. Holy, he got them PTSD flashbacks. Good lord. That was terrifying, I bet, for Ashtune coming back into that crazy offensive pressure from the Wingdings. Chase with a redirect off backboard.
Jared gonna get
Jay
himself
Chavez
into
takes the
this.
ball.
He's gonna force 50 here. That's a nice 50 setup for
Uh-huh.
Chase, possibly.
Chase is up in the air. It's
This
a
is not
menace to
good.
society. This is not good one bit.
But
But 11 with the
both
save.
defenders literally had to force themselves to go for that because they didn't get a challenge on Chase.
Chase playing it slow, but Ashton just not making a play out of it, I think.
Yeah.
11 gives the ball to J. Chavez here, making something of it, hopefully. J. Chavez with the demo bump play. I'm seeing some interesting plays from Bobcats here. Flip, what was that? 45-degree flick from
That was a
from
45 degree.
yeah, and I think it wasn't had enough power there to get past Chase. And this is not good one bit.
Oh
No.
my.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness, that
I
was
saw
way
the
too
boost.
close for
I
comfort.
saw the boost monitor, and it had 0, dude. And I was like, "What the actual heck is going on?" But no, we are now into OT of Game 3, second OT of the series, and we had almost a kickoff goal from the Bobcats here. But we're living in the present right now. Shabazz with the play, Chase goes for it, leaving
There's
an
a
open
good
net
chance for
practically.
the Bobcats to win this game. They have to capitalize. This is really
Where
good.
is 11? 11 puts it in
And
the back of the net.
the Bobcats taking their first game, and this honestly was probably one of the best games that they played this year so far. They really kept up with the pressure, and they handled much better, and that's why they actually won this game, because they weren't making as many mistakes. And I think it was due to a bit of warm up and having the nerves to kind of dissipate away and go away. But
Yeah,
I definitely agree that it was a much better game than they have had before
I
against the
know.
Wingdings.
I agree. You know, the Wingdings had that pressure, but if I'm just gonna let you know something, they also had the defense. Their defense somehow they scraped by with their teeth, but they had the defense going for them. You know, we saw some double commits and overcommits, but if that's what it had to take on that defense to make sure that ball does not get in the net, then by all means, just cannot be on that offense. And you know,
Absolutely.
we saw Chase putting up a good performance, but just telling you the points he usually gets are usually 1,000 plus, especially in these matches. He's right now sitting at 800. Either that could be a good sign of just not enough pressure, or a good sign of just not enough of that defense or ball play. I
Hmm.
think both of them had a good game for each other, both Chase and Jay Shabazz. But I think that they just didn't command this series like the Bobcats did.
I certainly agree with
Or
you. Yeah.
game, I should say.
The Bobcats really took control of this game, and Chase and Jared were really trying to uh kind of put as much pressure on as they could, and they did do that. But the Bobcats handled it perfectly, and it really paid off. They got their first game, and that's exactly what you want. You need that momentum.
Yeah,
And
but now we have game 4, and the series is 2-1 in favor of the Wingdings.
Chase
My
up in the air
goodness.
here. This is not what you want to see. Good, good defense there. That's a
And
cut
that's
there.
what.
This is a good opportunity
Oh,
here. 11 out of boost entirely. Chase is now back in a 1v1, and
oh,
Chase is going to take that. This is not a very good situation here. Good 50 there.
oh.
Oh, this is not very good. Good defense by Chase. Chase having yet another opportunity in the air. He's gonna go for a musty, and that's gonna be in the net. That's a great musty there. Top
Top of
left.
bins. Holy, we saw. Okay, so I would like to point out 11 did do the car switch up, but besides that, he went for that pre-jump and Chase saw it and
Yep,
he knew he had the flick and was like, all right, might as well try it. And he just pulled it off so clean. That's what a veteran player in this game can easily do, just with
absolutely.
the tip of their fingers. And this might be another.
It's a
Oh
good
my goodness,
opportunity there
yeah,
from.
Shabazz was going crazy on the defense.
Yeah.
He going crazy.
Good opportunity here for the Bobcats to get a good goal. Ashton gonna take his time. Really exactly what he needed to do. Played it smart. 11 gonna get a nice flick. Controlling this is exactly what they have to do. That's a good opportunity there. Good defense by Jared. Jared's gonna clear that out. 11's gonna have
Jared carrying?
possession. One
Question
more
mark.
touch here from 11. He's gonna follow this up. Chase is gonna get a 50. That's possibly an open
Where
net.
is he?
Action is not there. He's there to keep the pressure though. That was a great save
The
there from
overcommit.
Chase. Jared gonna turn on this ball. Missed it entirely. Chase is there. This is a good opportunity
Um,
for the Wingdings to score. Stopped by 11. 11's kind of awkward now. Gets a good passage to Ashton. Jared missed. Ashton's very awkward. Bit of communication issues here. That's a good 50 there. Jared's awkward. They should be able to capitalize on this. And Ashton entirely... Was that a miss or a fake? I really could not tell.
I have no clue.
Knowing
I
Ashton.
genuinely can. Knowing Jared, it's most likely a miss, and knowing Chase is most likely a fake. Ashatoon taking this up to a sidewall. Chase gets a nice play though. 11 will take it. Chase, will he pre-jump? Yes, he will off ceiling. He will. He'll meet. Yep, beautiful 50 from Chase there. Jay Shabazz with a whiff. But Chase will take it. Beautiful bump from 11 to eliminate him. But Chase gets right back on his feet to go for the flick. Gets it past Ashatoon. Gets it past 11. And it's in the back of their net. 2-0. Oh my goodness. Chase just dismantles the whole entire Bobcats team with the simple plays. That's quite literally a ones player and a half right there. But
Yep.
golly, your SSL, man, you better be able to do that. But still, oh my goodness.
Ashton over here getting a little toxic. Wants to try and get in Chase's head, but can't really do that when Chase has already probably heard all of the insults you can already possibly imagine, considering
Oh, ooh.
the amount of hours he has in this game. Everyone going for a shot here. That's a great
And
play here from the Bobcats, really shutting down Chase entirely.
exactly. And also, I would just like to say this is purely possible because of this beautiful bump Ashton got off the landing from, to Chase. That's the only reason why this goal happened is that Ashton got that bump.
I believe it was a small miss, an aerial miss, and then he converted.
Oh, well, yeah. Listen, he still got the bump
Exactly.
though, right?
It's all.
He still got the bump.
It's all the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I mean, if he
recovery by
got the
Lisa.
aerial though, I definitely think, oh my goodness,
What a
Jared on the
dust.
right sidewall, he's beating Ashton for the third time. I've been keeping count very, very meticulously on that right wall for Jared. I've been paying very, very close attention with a keen eye.
Well, that's probably.
Jay Schaub,
Oh, that's a good save there from Ashton.
where is Jay Shabazz?
I think he was
Oh,
bumped. Not sure.
No, I think he was just right behind Ashatune, but he just got Ashatune got to the ball quicker. This is not looking good with his 12 boost for Ashatune. Hopefully, Levering can come back to give him some of that vital support.
Ash gonna try and get this ball out of here. Probably force a 50 here. Get it over. Jared. Chase is gonna have an opportunity to go there. Levering with a clear. Should be to follow this up. Chase is gonna wait though. Gonna go for a shot. Not a very good shot. Easy possession there. Now Chase has possession yet again, and he's going for a ceiling pinch this time. Good
Oh
save,
my
though,
god.
from Ashton.
When does it work? I just want to know that. I have yet to see it work.
A ceiling pinch?
Well, no, I've seen it work, but I've never been against the defense. I've never been like a defender who has not been able to save that so easily.
Oh yeah.
Like it is so easy to save, you know what I mean?
Well, it's one of those shots where if you. Oh, that's a great.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Jay
Jared.
Shalabaz, why are you so good for being so old? I don't understand. My goodness, you should be walking a wheelchair by now, but gets it right past from Ashatune, turning the wrong way in my opinion. But whatever, Jay Shalabaz just slots in the back of the net, making the series score 3-1 with only 23 seconds left to tie it up for Bobcats for 2 goals.
Not looking good for Bobcats right now.
You're dang right.
They really have to change something if they.
This ain't looking good either.
No, it's not, and that's in their net.
4-1, and that is definitely the nail in the coffin.
It certainly is.
He where's the obituary, because that's what the Bobcats need right now.
Yeah.
Good lord.
You really got.
Man, we're gonna see this in the newspaper.
You really got to think about what's going through the Bobcats' head right now. They're probably thinking that if we don't change something right now, we are going to lose this 100%. We are not going to be the Skrub Cup champions. So it might be a chance.
But just to say that though, Bobcats just did score off that kickoff, and we need to see this a second time. We need to see this a third time even. So if the Bobcats want to move on and maybe put this in the OT, they gotta pull that move a couple times.
Yeah. I think the next game going in, the
Bruh.
Bobcats really need to. They have to
Spanish
play.
kickoff not working for the 80th time. Just gonna say that.
Ashton still
It is
continues
not
to do
working.
it.
I know. It's just it's not gonna work. But to win they're each. Oh, but Chase puts it. Oh, okay. Chase, that was a little that was mean, dude. That was just not nice. Wingdings are now up 3-1 in a dominating fashion for this game 4.
This certainly is not what you want to see going into the
Game 5.
Yeah, game 5. This is not. You really have to What are you doing? What are you doing
Okay,
wrong?
so true, Noah. So true.
What are you doing wrong? You need to figure that out, because at this point, if you don't, you're going to lose.
I think if I was in the Bobcats' shoes right now, I would be probably hard tilted. I know Ashatune has put in a lot of work and effort into this league, let alone commissioner, you know what I mean? But that's not why I'd be so hard tilted. I'm so hard tilted to the what a saves and nice shots that are so sarcastically placed there.
Yeah.
I mean, good lord, there's not a single game without even them being down. Jared and Jay still put the what a save. They have flaunted that t-shirt going for it. It's the Wingding motto apparently, because they have just been saying it nonstop. And if I was Ashatune right now, I would be pretty hard tilt.
I would as well. Not really it's not fun to be what a saved, I will be honest. However, it is a very, very, very strong strategy.
Yeah. Also, Jared, he loves to talk that smack. He loves to talk the talk, and then once he cannot walk the walk. But he can walk the walk if he has an SSL on his team.
This is true.
I'll tell you that. And don't get me wrong, Jared, he's holding up his own pretty well. And we are now in the Merc cars. We are in the Merc cars in the game 5. Jared Shabazz with the worst. Oh my god, I've never seen Jared's kick off this series yet, and I wish I couldn't ever see it again. Chase up in the air. Leverant. Chase go back up, but Jared will be there. Leverant puts it to the sidewall. Ashatune's there to meet Chase with the 50, and Chase will take it up this wall. Leverant's there to meet him on the backboard. Passes it back to Jared, but Jared, he's over a little bit, and Chase will take this up with 43 boost. Oh my goodness, dominating from Leverant there. Excuse me for my throat. Ashatune puts it to the sidewall. Chase with a wonderful clear. wonderful clear. And then Leverant will take control as J.S. Shabazz whiffs. Leverant up in the air. Can he make a play out of this? No, he cannot. Chase with a
going for that.
Beautiful 50. Oh, he's got it, man. I mean, you're game 5 on the line. You're going for everything.
This is true. Yeah, I also was thinking about. Oh, that's a
Chase,
nice
no!
double there.
I literally said Chase as he pulled off the flipper set. I was like, "Yep, this gonna be a 50 double tap. This ain't gonna be good." And sure enough, Jay Shabas was there, just I think enough to distract the Leverant, and Ashton just could not read that one bit.
Yep.
Beautiful play from Chase, though. Beautiful, beautiful play. And again, we see that hunting down of J.S. Shalbaz. So he loves to just eat up the Bobcat players.
Yep.
That's all he does.
Nom nom
And
nom nom.
okay, so true, Noah. So true.
Nom 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 on the Bobcat players.
Yes, Leverant bangs it down backfield, and Chase gets a pretty good clear off the backboard.
That's a
And
nice
this is
dunk
not
there.
looking good. And J.S. Shalbaz, oh, miss. Oh, but he gets the fake for Chase. What will Chase do here? He will put it to the side post. I don't know why, but apparently that's the best he could do. But 11 will take control. Put it maybe over J.S. Shabazz. Gets it past. Puts it off the backboard. Chases there for the 15. It's a little bit of an overcommit from the Bobcats there.
Yep.
Not the best recoveries. But we'll see a little drop down 50, hopefully. But no. Now, I believe J.S. Shabazz has gone for probably his 80th demo this game.
What a
And beautiful
flick there.
flick!
Oh my
Beautiful flick from
goodness.
Ashatoon
What a
to tie
flick.
up this series with 3 minutes remaining.
Bar down, an absolute slinger straight to the top bins. Straight to the top bins.
That was a little That thing was smexy right there. I'll tell you that. Holy, that's what Asher 2 needed for a little confident booster. I'll tell you
Yes.
that. You know, another dominating kickoff from Bobcats. What's new, I guess.
Yep. You also actually have to think about, like, there's actually more to the Mert.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No, okay, oh my goodness. It pains me to watch this as it's happening unfold, seeing that 11 was just too far up, and Jay Shabazz, per usual, is right where he needs to be somehow. I don't understand. The man has an IQ of a grandpa, but whatever.
You know, you see 11 in a lot of very, very close positions.
This is gonna be a kickoff goal.
That
Sorry to interrupt you, Noka, but here we are with another goal.
50% of their shots and their goals have been off kickoff. And
I mean, if it works, I guess.
Chase thought he could get the boost.
Chase. I mean, he usually can get the boost. He just has to turn at the right time.
Yeah.
But again, Bobcats with dominating fashion kickoffs. Still a 50. Look, Chase. I mean, Ashatoon even cheated up for that. Chase with the little fake play. J.S. Shabazz, when will you not go for a demo? Oh my god. J.S. Shabazz up on the little wall. Chase will be able to meet him, but backflips. Ashatoon. Take control of this ball.
Too much boost there to actually try.
I happen to agree.
That was,
but
he had 30 boosts. That was,
30 boost too too little
open
apparently.
net. And
oh my goodness! Put it in the back of the net. Put it in the back. What are you doing? Okay, you guys can maybe tell I'm a little biased in this commentary for Bobcats here, but all I'm saying is I made a prediction and I want to keep that prediction. But good lord, what are you doing? It's okay because we still have the offense and the offensive pressure from Bobcats here. Maybe a 50, 11 will be able to put it in the back of the net, taking the lead 3-2. With 2 minutes remaining, I said this offensive pressure might have been able to do something really early in the game. I mean, it really early in this play, and it somehow turned into something.
Definitely. And I was gonna say earlier, there was actually a little bit more to the Mercs than catches the eye, because they have this whole they have this whole thing where they really like to what a save and be toxic, and then they put the Mercs out there as if that they're just telling their enemy, yeah, you can't do anything. You've been stopped.
Oh, okay. When you said, "Oh my God, Jay Shabazz, man," you literally have shown you being senile on tape. Oh my God, what is going on? Jay Shabazz with a very unfortunate whiff, and 11 just got the best of Chase on that little beat. Oh, good lord! Don't worry, Jay Shabazz, you've made your worth with these goals. I'll reassure you that.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not saying that you're not worth anything, but you are. You are. Don't worry.
Ashton trying to get his own piece of something here. And
He does! 5-2 with a minute 40 remaining. You know, plenty of time to still tie it up, but holy.
You know what I don't understand? How is it that this game they've made the most Bobcats have made the most mistakes but have capitalized the most? It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man. All I'm gonna say is that the famous words of Luca, they're cocky when they're up. They're cocky when they're up. You know, I definitely think that J.S. Shabazz and Chase went into this game probably thinking they probably had it in the bag. They had
Probably.
a very good chance of having it in the bag right now. And they still do. They might have a minute 29 or minute 25 remaining and still might be able to do something. But I think they put on the marks. They're like, all right, GG, easy. No, Ashertoon and 11 will not go down without a fight. I'll tell you that. And 11 with maybe another
Oh
demo, it
my.
sure does come out to
Oh
be. Can he
no.
get it in? No, but
So
no off post.
unfortunate. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, very unfortunate play. Beautiful play from 11 though. Had it going for him.
Ashen out of boost entirely. Chase is gonna take advantage of this.
Willie,
I guess not. I thought he
apparently
had
not.
no boost.
Chase might as well take advantage of this,
Oh,
right?
oh
Oh,
my.
Leverett!
Levern coming in with a nasty save.
And
Oh my,
Jay
okay.
Shabazz. I mean, you whiff, you might as well pass it to them at this point, because
Honestly.
good lord. Jay Shabazz not showing his best characteristics in this game 5 here, but I will tell you who is showing their best is Ashley and 11. They're just
Yeah,
clamping up,
they really
showing
are.
every single flaw in this Wingdings offense and defense. But back to this play-by-play, I don't want to discount
Oh
it. We
my.
have a beautiful bump from Jay
And there's
Shabazz,
okay.
and Chase had a shot on net, but puts off post, and I guess he just takes that with an easy W apparently. Bumps Jared out of the way too. A little toxic himself. All right, 11 Chase. Let's make a betting odd. Who's gonna win this kickoff? Oh, shocker!
Okay. Pretty Oh, okay.
We have another goal, making it 7-3 in the game 5 with 32 seconds remaining. Such a close game.
Another
Oh my
kickoff
goodness!
goal.
Not a shocker. No, honestly, Ashton did make a great play off that side
Better
wall there.
switch out of the Mercs. Gotta love the the smart Alec from Ashen.
I know, honestly, a smoke screen from Ashton from Jared, but thankfully Chase had a dog water shot on net, but Chase will take possession, gets it over Jared from
my.
11. Beautiful cutoff.
Ashen
Ashton's
should be
up for it.
not a very good shot at all though. And that
This
should
is
be
an open net
net.
for Jared, but no, he's literally losing his mind as he gets older. What is he doing? No.
Why is it that every time I see Eleven's perspective, he's out of boost?
Okay, you're not the only one who also has been seeing this. I definitely think the boost control for the Bobcats are slacking beyond anybody else.
Literally, like they've been out of boost so many times. Alrighty.
A last resort shot from JS Alba is there, but proceeds to whiff, I guess.
Yep. And we have a victory for the Bobcats. And this is really good for them because they're building momentum, and I think they absolutely destroyed the Wingdings. And I think the Wingdings, they kind of came to this game thinking, as you said, that they had the win 100%, and that's where they went wrong, because then the Bobcats came in swinging, just like how me and Colin didn't think that they would come in that hard, and they did, and that's how they won, or that's how they won against us. So I feel like if they do this, and they continue doing this, I think it's gonna be either game 7 or game 6 win for the Bobcats, personally.
I haven't agreed. The series score right now is 3-2, and in favor of Wingdings, of course. And I really do. If Ashton and 11 can keep up this pressure, keep up this consistency in both offense and defense, they really do have a great shot at making this a great possibility of winning the Skrub Cup.
Alrighty. Well, we are getting into game 6 here. It's gonna be an exciting match. Will the Wingdings take this series, or will the Bobcats come in clutch and actually have a chance, a really good chance of winning?
Well, my prediction's out of the window, but this is now a goal
Oh my.
from Chase. Good lord, off the bat too, showing a little bit of that dominance. That can be a big play in morale booster coming off that loss there from that game 5.
100%. I think the Bobcats, they gotta continue doing what they're doing, but if Chase changes up in any way what he's doing, because I can already tell he's playing even more aggressively than he did before. It's
heck, I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. However, that also means that Chase is going to be going for more walls, which means that he's going to be overcommitting more. So you need to make sure, the Bobcats need to make sure that you're not overcommitting, because if you overcommit, then it's probably going to be in your net. So you have to be very, very careful, and this could be a good chance here. Oh my. That was a good
But
read there.
this is a little overcommit from them. It will be in their net.
It's
Can Chase
actually
get
not
back?
in.
What the heck? Bro, man, that's a bunch of malarkey,
He
I won't
threw
lie.
the ball away. Alright. That was a good shot attempt there. It actually got a good shot there. Would have been in.
Notice how little bro said attempt. So sad. No, but we have a beautiful play from a Leverant there with a nice kick out, but I think Chase is there easily
Yeah.
to get to that ball quick enough.
Chase tried to either hit that over to Jared or play it to him. And Jared, I think he actually played Jared. Jared was literally like nowhere to be found. That's why nothing came out of that.
I think Jared and Chase want to win in this Merc so badly.
I think so too.
They stuck to it even though they lost into it after the switch up. After the switch up, they still lost in it. So, definitely something
here,
interesting.
and that's gonna be in your net.
Oh my goodness!
Leverant
Bar
almost
down
missing.
and touches it. Man, that was a very close play. Beautiful bump play from Ashatune and cutting it back, killing the ball's momentum and letting Leverant take the ball, puts it top of the bar, and back down and reads it. Thank goodness he reads that ball.
Leverant gonna
Another
have a possible
kickoff.
shot here. What the?
Yeah. Bro, Bobcats, can you please do anything else? My God,
Bro,
dude.
their kickoffs are so dominant. They literally score like 50%.
Are you sure it's not Jared's kickoff just being that bad?
It
Like,
could, yeah, probably that.
I mean, honestly, majority of his kickoffs are just, if you do look at Jared's POV, he's got a straight or a wave dash kickoff. That could be
You
a
like
fake.
that one?
Yeah, very, very similar kickoff. So
That's a double commit there. I think they got a good pinch though.
yeah, I was about to say that double commit paid off a little bit.
Actually gonna take possession here. Jared out of boost. Chase. Alrighty here, we got a nice play. Almost a really fantastic play by Ashen and Leverant. Good team effort. He's gonna take control of this. He's gonna control this over to his corner. That's kind of risky here. Gonna get his boost stolen. Now they're kind of running very, very low on materials. That's a great shot attempt there from Ashton.
Materials, man, I didn't know we played Fortnite. No, and all jokes aside, Leverant and Chase are battling it out on this offense. Can he maybe put it in? But Jay Chavez is there. Ashatune, maybe he'll be able to.
Ashton's gotta be careful here.
He does. Look there.
Yep.
You're exactly right. Times that has happened is insane.
That's a good shot attempt there. Ashton. Wait on this. Probably gonna catch this, try and pop it up maybe. That's a bit of a bad touch there. Chase probably gonna be in their net, and it absolutely is. Tied. Minute 55 left.
Chase saw that opening and Chase popped it up immediately over Leverett, knowing that he would go for it. Ashatune overcommitting. I've talked about this overcommitting pre-game. This is a thing that Bobcats struggle with, and not having that rotation to get back for them.
Honestly, I feel like it's what both teams struggle with the most. And
yeah,
it's one of those things where when you have players like these, they tend to want to be a part of every ball. And that's
they just got egos. What you're trying to say?
Basically, they have big egos, and because of that, they want to be in literally everything. So, I being one of them. So
no, it's understandable.
Yes. So you have to be careful of that because it's really easy to get scored on when you over. One of the biggest reasons that I get scored on in ranked.
Beautiful demo and bump play from Leverant, though. Excuse me.
Yeah, that was. Jared having a nice piece of this. Leverant gonna go for that though. He's gonna have a free ball though. And free air. Action getting up for this. That's a good dodge.
Oh Lord!
Why?
Don't you just hate to see it? But the open net! Well, not open net, I shouldn't say. Here. Yeah, look, if you don't, look at Jared turn in for this. Did not think that he was able to get the boomer past Chase. And just so happens to. And that's my problem. Again, you see, that's an overcommit. That's literally what that is. And that's what that is. So, both teams struggle with this quite severely.
Yep.
Another kickoff win from the Bobcats. Maybe another goal.
Maybe, and this is looking.
It
Oh
is. I
my.
really want to bash my hands and bash my fists in the monitor if I see another kickoff goal, dude. This is not ones, guys. This is twos. I mean, technically, it's a twos play, but you know what I mean. On the upper hand, that was a beautiful play from the Bobcats.
Yeah, actually, really
Yeah,
making that
did a
much
wonderful job.
easier to work with, considering Chase's position was pretty good, but he forced Chase to commit. That's exactly what he did
Oh,
right. Good shot. There we are already.
this is
Now,
this. Now we're talking.
now we're talking. Okay, this is exactly what you want to see from the Bobcats. They're actually putting on pressure. They're actually putting on shots. They're putting Chase in positions he doesn't like to be in, and they're forcing him to commit, and that's forcing Jared to just commit as well. So it's just this trickle effect of commits that they don't actually want to make, and that's what's getting them the goals, and that's why they destroyed them the last game, and it's likely going to be it's the same in this case for this game as well. So they're certainly here to stay. There's no doubt about that.
Wow, overcommit a little bit from Ashatune, and Eleven will not be back for this. Can he
Oh
get back?
my.
Yes, he does, just in the nick of time. Oh my goodness gracious! Great
Caution's
balls of
gonna.
fire.
Okay, I don't know what you.
If you didn't understand the reference, you don't understand the reference. It's just so sad.
No, I do.
Oh, okay,
It
so
just didn't
true.
really.
But this might be another zero. Oh nope, I take it back. That'll be a. Oh, but 11 catches. 11, the master of
Yeah.
not flick apparently. Good lord.
Master of
I was gonna say master of handles, but he clearly did not have the handles, nor did he have the sauce. But that Bobcats forced us into a Game 7 finals.
this
How many
is
times can we say that?
this was exact. This is honestly what I predicted. We were actually I got the game 7 right. It's just I gotta get the Bobcats right.
You just
So
gotta get the Bobcats. The
I
Bobcats are on a streak
they
right now.
really are, and this is unless Chase. I think Chase is gonna change his car and actually go into a serious mode. So
But Jay Chavez is not. He holds
yeah,
true. He holds
yes.
true.
However, if you guys have ever seen Chase go into a serious mode, you know that you are in for a very very difficult game.
Yeah, and I would like to comment if the Wingdings really want to eliminate majority of the goals, you just have to clamp up on your kickoffs.
You
That's
really
really
do,
all,
yeah.
that's literally all it is. Like genuinely, you would probably be tied up in another OT. I'm not even joking you.
Probably.
And that would be what it is if you just clamped up your kickoffs.
Yep.
The Bobcats are just playing such a dominating fashion, putting on so much offense, so much consistent shots. I mean, shots after shot after shot. You know, it's not like a point where they just put like some lob up. They're hard hitting shots.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But now we are going into the final game of season 11. Game 7, all tied up. Wingdings versus Bobcats. Who do you think is going to take it?
I think Bobcats are taking this. I really do. If they can actually play. Oh, is just chasing here? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, Chase is in here. But here we are with another
Oh
kickoff
my.
goal with 3 seconds in the game. I literally talked about it. I was like, you want to clamp up your game, you do this. You beat the kickoff goals, and here we are, Ashatune with another kickoff goal. Good lord. Bobcats, you know, they see the weakness in the kickoffs, to say the least.
Certainly.
But let's get to the play-by-play, because there's not a whole lot of that right now. Chase with a wonderful kickoff somehow. 11 putting a beautiful shot up net. Chase takes it to the sidewall. We would have made some play out of this. Jay Shaba's going for the dim on Ashatune. Goes for the flick. Baits out Leverant. But that was the whole intended goal for Leverant right there.
Oh
Another
my.
hard shot to get to for Ashatune and Chase. I mean, that was a beautiful shot for him. Realizing, you know, coming off of that
Ashton
hit.
kind of threw that ball away when he touched that, and he didn't even realize it because he had no boost. And he knew he made a mistake after that. Because
Yeah.
we saw him panicking immediately after that shot.
And rightfully, he was honestly punished. I mean, that's quite literally what happened. Beautiful demo
This
from
is
Jay
not
Shabazz,
good.
but will it be able to save him? Chase puts it far wide
Good
off the
demo, though.
post. Demo, Jay Shabazz is up, puts it off the post. Will he be able to get a double tap? No, it won't be. It'll be a bar up. Holy. Ashatune with 0 boost, but makes a great 50 considering his predicament there. Leverett has ball now. Will Chase
Interesting.
monkey for it? No, he will not. Jay Shabazz misses the ball. Chase is playing this pretty slow, in my
Yes, he
opinion.
is. He's actually playing this how he would usually play this against actually good players, and this is the point where like he's
Is a
going.
actually bad player.
Yes.
Jay
he
Chavez with going all the way back to the other side and decides to demo Leverett, leaving his teammate Chase to suffer in misery against Ashitoon's wonderful 50s because, good lord, there was nothing there productive for Jay Chavez to go demo Leverett on the other side of the net. But on the bright side, now it's 2-1, and we still got 3:48. So, I mean, there's plenty of time to make a game out of
Oh,
this,
absolutely.
especially another
But it certainly has been a very high-pressured, close game so far. So
100%. And the whole entire series, besides a couple games, have been
actually going backwards here doesn't really.
pretty close.
Okay.
I mean, it turns out, it turns out very well for him. Solid, outweighed the risk. But
Yes.
another beautiful demo from Jay Shabazz. This might be a goal. Oh my goodness, great clear from 11 off the post, right off demo spawn. Tries to get a pass in, gets a Ashton just beats Chase by a little bit, but Chase still gets a little touch on the ball. Jay Shabazz goes for a little demo.
Oh no.
Chase up in it.
And
This
that's
is not looking
in.
good. 11 cannot get to the ball, and it's in the back of their net.
As soon as I saw Jared miss that, I knew that this was going to be a goal because once Levern is preoccupied by trying to avoid Jared, it's already in because all Chase has to do is get it past the second defender because the first
And
defender's not there.
Jared's plan B is purely just to go for that demo if you whiff. I mean, like, why not? You know what I mean? But we've seen another Chase aerial play going for him. This is not looking good, but misses the double tap. Jay Shabazz and Ashitoon 50, practically in favor of Ashitoon. 11 is at 52 boost. Will he be able to get the flick? Yes, he does. Chase there with the save. Can Ashitoon beat Jared? No, he
Jared
does
beats
not.
him already then.
That's insane. 11 puts off backboard. In my opinion, I think Ashitoon should have turned, but Chase takes a little bit of control, and Jared takes that away from him. Ashitoon's up, puts it off to the sidewall, passes it to 11, gets a pretty weak shot due to positioning, but Chase gets past the demo.
This
Beautiful
is not
challenge.
looking good here.
I don't know, man. That was a great challenge considering Chase
That
in
was
the
a
air.
really good challenge, but if that ended up, if they made one.
Oh
goal,
no!
Oh my! Oh no!
Miscommunication for the Bobcats. Leverett clearly had that pass going for Ashitoon, and Ashitoon bailed in. Oh man, that's so unfortunate for Leverett. But he can maybe make this a 50 play. No, he cannot. Double tap, no. Jared and Ashitoon 50. Ashitoon wins it a little bit. Ashitoon's off the post. Pretty awkward. Good lord, what is going on? Leverett's there. Can Jay Shabazz get past him?
no.
Yes, he does. This is not looking good. Leverett gets a nice bump. I mean, a nice play, excuse me.
Oh.
Chase gets possession of the ball. Leverett with a little 50 for him. Gets good possession. Jay Shabazz with a nice 50 puts it to the sidewall. Where is Chase for this? Chase is right there. Maybe can pass to Jay Shabazz. He turns away, knowing that Ashton is most likely going to beat him. Jay Shabazz with a little mistouch. Leverett's there. Going up wall. Chase is going to go after him. No, he does not. It's a 50 hovering in the middle of the net. But no, Leverett's there. I mean, excuse me, Jay Shabazz is there. And Chase will get a nice 50 on Ashton, putting it back to their net. Leverett will take control of the ball now. Going for a 50. Chase shuts him down with Jared on his tail. Ashitoon goes up for it. To Jared.
My.
It's an own goal. It's an own goal. No way. Oh my goodness, so close to being an own goal, but yet Ashitoon still sees the opportunity and puts it in the back of the net. Jay Shabazz apologizes in the chat, knowing the possibility of him throwing that cup right there and then during that play. Wow. That is really unlucky. I'm gonna say that. They still have a minute remain. They still have a minute going though. Okay. Oh my.
Another
No,
kickoff goal.
no. I feel so bad for the Wingdings right now, knowing that them conceding to another kickoff goal is probably literally their worst nightmare right now. Knowing for the fact that that they're good to the kickoff apparently. Good lord. I've been saying Spanish kickoff sucks and all. Yeah, they have yet to do it, but they know one other thing too about a kickoff, and that's doing it right somehow.
Yeah.
And that's not doing the Spanish kickoff. Ashitoon going for a little fake challenge. Chase will be able to get the ball. Ashitoon gets off that wall, gets passes over to Leverett. Jared with a little early challenge. Chase will most likely take possession off the sidewall. Passes to Leverett. Can he get a good 50 on Ashitoon? He does. A little bit in favor for him. Can he put it in the backboard? No, Ashitoon's there. Leverett gets the demo. Will he be able to go up on the sidewall? Yes, he will. Gets it.
Oh
Musty's
my.
past. Yeah, Shaba's Chase will be able to gather. Nice.
Oh my.
Beautiful play from 11 for the bump. Ashertune cannot clear that. Excuse me, not clear that. Cannot get it past Chase into the net.
This is
Jay
looking.
Shabazz has a shot.
The amount of
9,
pressure that the
8,
Bobcats are putting on right now is just absolutely absurd.
and we got 3 seconds remaining. Chase
And
has to keep up.
Chase.
He goes AFK. He concedes, and the Bobcats take Game 7 and a 3-1 reverse
Wow.
to take the Season 11 Scrub Cup. The Bobcats, your Season 11 Scrub Cup champions, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, at 12:58, just shy of 1 o'clock Eastern time. Good lord, that was a series and a half. Going
Wow.
to Game 7. Wow, that is remarkable.
It
I mean,
really
hey,
is.
Noah, you got your prediction right.
I did.
That alone is impressive. I bet right now Chase and JS Shovels are probably a little annoyed that
Probably.
their what a save merch did not go to plan. But on the other hand, Bobcats cold on their feet, down by 2, get a good game in, and then also concedes another. They come back, pull up their britches, they realize their flaws, they realize the flaws in the Wingdings too, and they see how they can correct them. And I think they did a phenomenal job of it.
They
Don't you
really
think that, Noah?
did. I really do agree with that. They really pulled themselves together and they just played so much better than they had in the first 2 games that they um started. And uh that's exactly what they needed to do. They really needed to just put more pressure on, and that's what they did against Quantum as well, and it worked. And they used the same strategy, and it got them the Scrub Cup, the Scrub Cup.
That is, yes, it is insane. I believe we can maybe get both Ashtun and Eleverin in for an interview. We'll probably try to get that arranged. But Noka, can you please take us away in probably explaining some of these emotions? You yourself has won a Scrub Cup. Probably tell us some of these emotions you think that they probably feeling right now.
Well, they're probably feeling pretty darn good. They're certainly feeling hyped and pretty motivated to keep grinding or keep playing and keep improving and going to the next championship with a really good feeling that they're the Scrub Cup champions. So it's quite a nice feeling. Uh, I I would know, as you said, and I really do believe that they really earned this. They deserve this 100% because they they really pulled themselves together throughout the series and the season.
All
They
right,
had a rough start and they
they
pulled
did.
them.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
And here we are. We can get these people on the call now. We're getting Ashtun and Eleverin in the call.
There's something wrong. Like,
Oh, is there? Here, wait. Let me just reconnect. Hello, is this better?
yes.
All right. 11. We now have 11 on Ashton. I'm gonna go one by one real quick. I'm gonna do Ashton, and then I'll do you 11. But Ashton. Oh my goodness, man. How are you feeling right now?
it's too easy, bro.
Okay.
Were we just playing against all-star bots or what? Were those the Wingdings? Was that warm-up scrim? Nah, yeah, I don't think you understand how hype we were, dude. At least me, at least, bro. Ethan getting hyped though.
Ethan
Um,
getting hyped.
bro, I was like, Ethan, let's go, bro. We did it. Oh, when we went up by 2, like that was just the gut feeling, man. With that team though, oh my gosh, you make one mistake and they'll score on you. I don't even know what to say, bro.
Yes, most indeed. I will like to point out this is the first time the Bobcats have taken that championship since season 4.
It's
Season
been a
4.
minute.
It's been a hot minute.
Been a
In season
minute.
11, you decide to turn up and go crazy with it.
3
I
and 0
mean,
in the cup, boys. 3 and 0
I
in the
want to
cup.
ask you. I want to ask you, game plan wise. You were down 3-1. I mean, what switched up there? What did you guys realize?
Well, if you're watching the same game we were, in my opinion, nothing. We didn't really change much of anything, right? Like a lot of those games were really close, and this is what I told people. I said it's a coin flip for each of those games, basically, to see who wins, and we just kept our mentality the same, one game at a time. It was just really simple, one game at a time, keep it simple, and even within the game, it doesn't matter if we're up 2, down 1, we'd say, what's the score? 0-0. Let's get to work every time, and that just kept us in the moment, in that mentality, and I think
Mhm.
that's what helped us get through. Because this game is all mentals, and we saw the shirts, the what a save shirts from the Wingdings,
I
and
made very clear commentary about that.
we know they would have saved them, but we had team chat off, so we didn't see any what a saves. So
Well, I
it
will
didn't bother
reassure
us.
you, they would have saved every single goal, including the goals they were down. So,
Really?
Yeah.
yes, and I did quote Luca here. I did quote Luca. The Mavs against the Suns. I was like, they're feeling cocky when they're up. They were up three to
Yeah.
one. They switched over to the Mercs. Definitely, you could see some psychological warfare going in their heads, thinking
Well,
about that,
I knew
and
we
that
were in their
clearly did not
head.
affect you.
Yeah, well, oh, I don't care. The Mercs, if anything, I'm gonna be honest with you. Heading into game 3-1, I think we even got. We might have even gotten scored on. I was honestly down and out. Like I usually don't have that mentality to give up, but at that moment, I was kind of like, because we've been in this hole before and we've never crawled out. We never have. We've been close at times against Quantum and whatnot. We never crawled out. I was kind of starting to lose it, but we regained, we refocused up, and when I saw they were in the Mercs, that fueled me. That fueled me. That was disrespectful, and that fueled me. I was already mad enough, but the Mercs, when I saw them in Mercs, they don't take us seriously. Look at it now.
Yep.
That
And
that's a you couldn't have said any better, in my opinion.
and
You
we
couldn't have.
actually see Jared in the comments saying we shouldn't have pulled the Mercs out. So you are correct on that.
It's
And
Yeah.
and my thing, as soon as they switched back out of the Mercs, we were in their head.
Yep.
We were in their head. As soon as they switched back out, that's what I said. They kept with it for game 6. I respect that a lot. But when they switched in game 7, I'm
I'm
like, we're
pretty
in their
sure.
head.
I'm pretty sure Game 7, Jared stayed, but Chase switched, and that's when I think you definitely recognize that. And even Noah comment. Like definitely Chase was taking this serious. He took this very serious.
mhm.
And 11, I do want to touch base with you. You know, I don't know about these comms. I saw some overcommits from both teams quite a bit, but I think comms probably added a huge effect. How were comms feeling like in this series?
I will say in the beginning of the game, sorry, I was not here for the first half of this because I was trying to figure out my headphone issue.
I think that's a pretty big flex. I'm not gonna lie.
But the first half, like I'd say the first few games, we kind of noticed like I mean, we kind of just had to step up our calming. Like we weren't calling stuff out, and then the last couple games, we noticed we were like already down. Like we felt like we could have easily had. I think it was game 4 when we went down 3-1.
Hmm.
Like that went to overtime, and I feel like we knew it could have easily gone either way, and that's whenever it kind of clicked. We were like, all right, we can easily, not easily, but we can definitely beat these guys. We kind of stepped up both our calming and our just gameplay in general, just to be able to complete this crazy comeback. I did not think we could do it. I mean, I knew we could, but it was very unlikely with a 3-1 deficit. That's not, you don't see that very often.
Yeah, it definitely by all means seeing the 3-1, especially in the RLSA, we have never seen a reverse sweep. This is not a reverse sweep, but let alone it's just as hard in my opinion. It's 3-1, and then being in that mental state. I don't know about you guys. If if I was in your shoes, I'd be pretty annoyed at Chase. So,
Oh, I was
um,
annoyed. I was annoyed.
I
don't
no,
know if
I,
you-
I wouldn't
I
say
don't know
that,
if you
but
saw
I would.
party chat. I don't know if you saw party chat, but I was
Yeah,
annoyed.
yeah,
I was
no,
annoyed.
I definitely saw party chat. But on the other hand, we won't talk about party chat. But on the
We
other
don't need to
hand,
talk about party chat.
we don't need to talk about no. But on the other hand, my mental faculties would not have been the same. Seeing that switch up in cars, seeing the what a save, seeing you know, um, the pre-planned insults and everything.
Mhm.
Now, I am being told that we can get Chase in here for
Yes,
maybe a
sir.
post-game interview, which would be pretty awesome hearing the other side of the
I want to
situation.
hear what he's got to say. I do. Let's bring him in.
Well, here we
I
are.
am confused on why Chase is what is saving us when he's like 400 MMR higher.
Oh, don't you worry.
400. That's not very generous. All right,
Chase,
Chase.
how you feeling?
It's disappointing obviously.
I can't.
Sure
Um,
is.
I
Oh wait.
I want to congratulate the Bobcats, obviously, first and foremost. You guys played amazing. You guys, we definitely did not take you seriously, game 5 and 6, but yeah, I mean, well played. You guys deserve it, and
Love you, bro.
I really, I love you too. I really came on here to apologize to Jared, but shout out. You've been a great teammate, bro. You were peaking, and I let the team down. But you know what? It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right, girl. I'll
Yeah,
see you
let me
tomorrow.
let me say, Chase, you and Jared, you guys were the Titans all season long. You grinded so hard. I know. Jared absolutely peaked this series. Like, I don't know if you agree with me.
Call us the
Jared was going
2008
crazy.
Patriots, bro.
Dude,
Literally.
almost. Like y'all won the majors and everything. That's not a season to be ashamed of. I want to congratulate you guys on that first, and you guys played a heck of a series. Like
Oh yeah, for
game
sure.
7, crazy. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, well, I mean, GG's. Sorry to Jared. I know you're in the stream. I'm sorry. Dang it. I knew I should have won. Should have won, but you know what?
Don't
It's
worry.
alright.
There's always next season.
Hey,
Let's
at
go.
least you have that triple reset in game 1 to look at.
Okay,
Shut
that
up,
thing was
dude.
nasty. Okay, that was a clip and a half right there. It was
Yeah,
pretty
Honestly
fierce.
though,
honestly,
it was kind of mid. It was kind of mid.
Shut up, Chase. We don't want to hear from your
That's what I
SSL.
said.
Take 'em out.
Hey, bro. Hey, you know what? But just put your hand in front of the screen. Pretend we're shaking hands. 11, you too.
Yeah,
GG's,
dude.
guys. You guys
Yeah.
played phenomenal. Love to see you guys retire on a cup. Obviously, guys, just letting you know, Ashton paid me a lot of money to throw. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
I had to
can
go to
you
game
send me your
7
cash
for
Noka, can you hear us?
Sorry about that. My mic disconnected.
Oh no, you're fine. I do want to say congratulations to the Bobcats. Both of you guys played exceptional. Noka, you know, it was a great time casting along with you.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
was it was a great series. Thank you very much. I would like to give a good shout out to Noka. He came in very clutch up. We had a huge mix up, guys, and we made this somehow possible at 12 o'clock. Somehow I have no clue how, but it
It's
happened. We gotta
definitely
wake.
not almost 1:30 right now.
It definitely is an almost 110, 114. But thank you very much. And that right there, Bobcats, is your season 11 Scrub Cup champions. Coming back 7 seasons later to take it back again. So congratulations to you all, and we'll see you Sunday again for the draft. So we'll see you Sunday, and dates will be posted in the Discord, of course. So see you there.
Thank you everyone for watching and participating, and see you Sunday.